And as ever, taking your time, so this is not going to be your best downward dog of your yoga career. Okay. So I'm going to bend my knees, and lift my sit bones high. I'm going to stay high on the balls of my feet. Just taking a few breaths. I'm going to just listen to my shoulders and see where they are. Front ribs to back ribs still. And let's try a long arm chaturanga. Collarbones wide. Tummy lifted. And downward dog. Interesting. Now my hands feel like they'll stick to the mats. They didn't feel like that the last time. High up. The balls of the feet. The length of the heels back. And forwards. Find that straight line between the ankles and the shoulders. Tummy lifted, drawn in. Let it move to breathe. Downward dog. That's it. So you can have the upper body and then the active legs. Just wherever you're at. And the heels, they're really going back towards the wall behind you rather than trying to go down the floor. Whoops. And then walk your hands towards your feet towards your hands. Uttanasana. Lift and lengthen the arms. So come up to a wall if that's where you're working, but otherwise lengthen through your back and then exhale forwards in time. My interest when I watch the videos to see how far away I am from my legs. I feel like I'm in here. No, well, especially doing that. Yeah, there we go. And then come up and come into Tadasana. So you do this in stand and I'm just going to stay in the shot. Tailbone long, tummy lifting, that's upper body, front body moving like that. Shoulder blades moving in and down through the tailbone. And just take some time to be in the mountain pose. And then bring your arms up. Again, listen to your shoulders. I do vary this myself. I feel that as a little. It's okay, and down. And you can vary how you come up into this. And up with the arms. Got better control over my front ribs that time. And straight arms. So if you can't get them in line with your trunk, have them forwards, but have the arm itself as straight as your arm goes and draw the shoulders down. And up and lift, and remember, tailbone down, tummy lifting, lengthening up, lengthening at each vertebra, up and back. And I'll just undo what I was doing there. I want you to keep your chin tucked in so the back of your neck stays long. Okay, it's the last bit. I think for most of us it's probably not strong enough and it's just going to hinge and get a little achy. So keep it tucked in while we work on the other things. And forwards and down and Tadasana. And again, begin to look up towards the ceiling, lengthen up, ribs fanning open between the shoulder blades. The back moves into the body to the sternum. Sternum lifts up and then it keeps lengthening and it starts to point back along the ceiling behind you and up with the arms, just wherever they reach, you know, a natural line, just bring them up rather than trying to force more out of it. And down. Okay. Salabhasana. Probably what we, good preparation, a more controlled back bend. You can't really get yourself into the same amount of trouble so quickly as you can with others. Right, so traditional lift and lengthen. Yeah, leg stays strong. Lift it so it doesn't just collapse back down. Lift and lengthen, lift and lengthen. You need to feel feet are hip width, little toes pressing down. And the top of the legs, the inner tops of the thighs and the inside edge are moving down towards the floor. Yeah, it makes the foot want to rotate that way if you go to the nth degree. Okay, but opposing this movement at the top is the little toe needs to stay pressed down at the bottom. Find the compromise. So, keep your hands here. Shoulder blades in and down your back, shoulders away from your ears. Lift your head. Follow your gaze. Sternum to follow your head. Okay, up. And just keep your chin tucked in. So back of the neck stays long. The back bend happens between the sort of pelvis and the shoulders. And down. Pick a cheek, lie on that. A bit crampy. I just need to stretch that arch out. Okay, lift and lengthen the legs. Your legs are your base in this, okay, so they have to stay strong and your tailbone has to stay lengthening down towards the floor. Okay, in order for you to lengthen your spine off that stable base. Allow yourself to breathe, allow yourself to move, chin tucked in, collarbones wide, lift your hands, palms lifting. Okay, so we're just working the top half, ideally working up towards parallel, and then you're bringing them in towards parallel too. I got a lot of work to do around the shoulders. Come down, opposite cheek. This time, I'm going to stay low on the top body and lift the legs. Now, what wants to happen in the legs is just the way the muscles sort of work, and the awareness is your feet want to do this and you want to come up, you know, with that sort of external rotation in the hip. So you need to work against that. So you need to keep that awareness. So it's a little bit of a thought experiment. Press a little toe down, but as you lift the legs, you keep the memory of that little toe being pressed down. To try and counteract the natural tendency for that. I think that's okay. I'm going to put it all together. And breathe. Salabhasana. Locust. Once more. And I think we're past our 10, but there we go. Lift and lengthen the legs. Okay, lift the heels, lift the feet, lift the head, follow the gaze, shoulders, chest, hands. And come down, opposite side. Okay, pause it there, take your time coming out. Get back on your block. You know, any stiffness in your back, spend some time doing. That's nice. Yeah. And then sometime it's sitting, sometime in Shavasana if you have time. And congratulations, day 25 complete. And see you all tomorrow. Right. Namaste.